Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Oh, what did I do with my whatever? Oh, wait, no. So what I thought I'd do today is I thought maybe I'd start my teaching blogs back up again. It's summer right now. Right now it's June 21st, 2024. um Well, right now I'm just introing the video essentially. But this video is going to be a lot of just sort of prepping for the new year, getting some planning done, and basically mostly planning and any prep that I need to set myself up for the beginning of the year. So that's what this first video is going to be, a lot of planning and prepping for the upcoming year. So basically throughout the summer, anytime I work on stuff, I will check in with you. So, like I said, today I'm just doing a little intro. I might hunker down and do some planning and stuff. Let me just show you the current state of what I'm working with here. Ooh, hello, light. Well, first off, there's a lot of light happening, so whatever. I don't know why that decided to randomly there. Oh, like whatever. Point is, this stack here is stuff that is basically all my planning stuff and my school computer, which I just needed to take out of my backpack because I need to use it. This is a little wireless display receiver I bought for next year, and this is some like writing stuff that and other stuff looks like that I need to do something with. Yep. So that's the current state of what I'm working with. All right. So it's later in the day now, and thought I'd update you on what I'm doing. I don't know. Maybe last 45 minutes to an hour. I don't know. Doesn't feel like that long. I wasn't really paying attention to when I started it. Probably about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, like I said. I've been working on just some planning for next year already. It feels super early to be doing so. I mean, it's only end of June. School goes back. Our first day is August 8th for kids, I think. Something like that. That Thursday, whatever that Thursday is, I guess. I just had to make sure. I'm feel motivated, so I figured take advantage of my motivation and start planning ahead. So I've just gone through and adjusted my lesson plans that I have used previous years. I've made some changes. I made some changes and kind of moving some things around, and now I have some space. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, which I'm not worrying about it right now, because when it gets closer to the beginning of the school year, I'll be able to plug things in. I might have to end up shifting things around on my lesson plans anyway. So this is just basically giving me an idea of what I'm doing. And I only did the first 2 days of school so far. I want to get the first 2 weeks planned out before the first day of school. I want to make sure I'm in a constant 2-week planning cycle, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't think that's what I'm looking for, but I want to make sure I'm always like planned 2 weeks out at least. Which I know once the school year gets going and we're in our routine and stuff, it'll be easier. It's just the initial starting the school year is always a little bit harder because you're establishing routines and you're not starting certain programs initially But once you're 2 or 3 weeks in, you start getting into your routine. I did pretty good with that 2 week sort of thing. First, I don't know, third of the school year, maybe even half of the school year almost. But then I kind of fizzled out. So I want to make sure I'm more on it, because right now I'm looking at my lesson plans from last year, beginning of last year, and I'm like, oh great, I have it. So hopefully my goal is to try and get that consistent across, so that way I can look back next year, or I guess, yeah, look back next year and look at this year's lesson plans and be like, oh, okay, and adjust. And hopefully the changes we've made to our structure this year, hopefully they'll stick and we won't have to reinvent everything again next year, because the last couple of years we've kind of restructured how we do things. So like now this year we really kind of overhauled everything to help, and it's to help the kids. So, and we've even like created a like consistent daily schedule across the grade level. We have, and like I said, we've kind of restructured how we are approaching teaching concepts and stuff. So it'll be a and I think it's going to be a good year. It's going to require me to push myself to do better. I think it'll help me create more, because I've been wanting to create like more PowerPoints and stuff, and stray away from like relying on the curriculum too much. So I think this is going to give me a little bit of a push in that direction, because we're not relying on our curriculum as much this year. We're supplementing a lot more than we have, which will be cool. So yeah, so like I said, I just planned out my first couple of days. For the most part, I'll finalize them when the year gets closer to starting. And I'll probably work on the next couple of weeks when that time comes. So I do need to create an all about me PowerPoint. I had one at one point, and I've lost it. So I don't know what happened to it. I think, I mean, I remember making it because my wife had shared hers, and then I had made one based off of that, and I used it for a couple years, and then somehow it got lost. I don't know if I deleted it thinking it was something else, or if I saved over top of it and then I ended up deleting it because of that, which I don't know, or if something else funky happened. I don't know. So I gotta recreate it, unless I can find it, which I don't think I can, because I remember last year I think I was looking for it, and because I had relied on having it and I didn't double check that I actually had it, and then last minute I'm like, oh no, I can't find it. So I had to pivot last minute, so I'm trying to avoid that. But yeah, I'm putting some time aside this summer to work on that kind of stuff, like PowerPoints and stuff, to try and just make things more engaging and stuff, and less book heavy. Or I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for either. Not that I don't have engaging lessons either. Like, that's not what I'm getting at. It's just I like a good PowerPoint, and I want to try and go through the effort of actually having a good PowerPoint for everything, because I like that. I do better with that. And I do know that once the school year starts, it's harder for me to stay on track with creating a weekly sort of PowerPoint or whatever. So I want to make sure I get ahead of that during the summer. So I need to do the All About Me PowerPoint at some point, and then I want to try and do some other PowerPoints. I know I have several language. I have some PowerPoints that I've started, but I need to tweak them, and I just need to tweak them basically. Because when we were online teaching, I created PowerPoints for a lot of stuff, but they were very specific to online, or they weren't specific. I don't know. There is something that it worked in the moment, but in like for my actual in-person classroom back to normal teaching, I need to make some changes to them. Basically making them a little bit more engaging, because I had to strip a lot of things down during online teaching, because I had literally an hour for live instruction when that was happening. Well, I had an hour of live instruction, then small groups for another hour. So a half hour for one group, half hour for the other, and then a half hour of ELD. That was the extent of my actual live teaching I had to do. So, and a lot of it was pushing stuff out on Google Classroom and being available for support. So, needless to say, some of the stuff was, so my PowerPoints were very basic, to the point. This is what I needed to get through at that moment. And so like now I just need to adjust the PowerPoints, and because, I can teach more in one day, because I have hour and a half ELA block as opposed to a 30-minute ELA block. So I don't know if I'm even making any sense, but that's my rambling for now. So I don't know, I might putz around and do the PowerPoint, or start looking at my PowerPoints or something, but I'll let you know. But that's basically the gist of my prep as of right now. Bye. All right, so I know I said I wasn't going to work on anything else, but I did. So I ended up going through and doing some quick updates to, let's see, looks like, well, 5 slides, but condensed them to 4. And then started working on another set of slides. I just need to figure out grammar for those, but I don't have access to that right now, so I'll have to wait on it. Yeah. So that's what I was working on. And so I did print up like my grammar stuff that we're doing. We're basing our grammar off of it. We're not following it exactly, but for the most part, we're following it. So I am using, so I have the resource printed up that we're using, and yeah, just trying to figure out, well, actually, I'm pretty much done, so done for today. All right, day 1 of classroom setup. This is what I'm walking into, essentially. I did move a couple things already, but it's like really 2 things. But yeah, this is what I'm working with. August 4th, right? August 4th. Planning materials. I finalized my first 2 days, and first 3 days actually. That's all. So a little bit of a recap of what I have done. So on Friday, I went to my classroom to set up finance. So I actually, my official first day is tomorrow. Then I have to report back. Kids start Thursday. I was able to pick up my keys on Thursday this past week, but I was not able to get to my class. I was not able to get to my school at all for keys on that day because I had a PD. That was actually pretty good. It's pretty good. But anyway, I had a PD that day, and I got a lot of good information there, and I got some good ideas for some things I'm gonna try and implement the next couple weeks in my class. So anyway, Friday, I ended up going in my classroom. I was there for about, probably got there after 9:15, after about, so I was there about 5 hours. You saw the clips of kind of the before and after of what I did. I felt like I was in a pretty good place, surprisingly. So, and then today, Sunday, I just have been working on. I finished my All About Me slide. I decided to simplify it a little bit, not go into too much detail on it this year. I figure I can just talk about certain things, and just because I don't have, not I forgot, but I don't have, I can't make it the way I had it before. I just don't have the pictures, quite frankly. That's okay. I just gave just a few slides just about me, and then the kids are going to do an activity with that anyway, so it'll be fine. And then I finished planning my first 2 days. There were a couple like blanks I needed to fill in, so I filled it in with some of my stuff I learned, or some of my stuff, like my new ideas I have, and I actually got 3 days of planning done, which is what I mentioned earlier in this video, in the last clip, I guess. So I got my first 3 days pretty much planned. Now, of course, it'll probably change, but at least I have something to go off of. And I made slides. I made several different slides to go with some of the new things that I wanted to teach. I wanted to teach them how to have productive learning partners. I believe is what I'm coining it. So I'm kind of going into details of like, what's it mean to be productive? What does it mean to discuss it? It's a whole little thing, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool. That's a good point. I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna start the next video probably tomorrow, or maybe Tuesday, because tomorrow I have PD. I have a district kickoff meeting. I have a district breakfast in the morning, and then after that I have PD all day, and then I have PD Tuesday morning, and I'll be able to get into my classroom again Tuesday afternoon, and then Wednesday all day. So and then I have to be ready for Thursday. Thank you for watching the video. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.